I didn't know I was going to vlog today, but I decided, why not? So yeah, we're vlogging, aren't we, Baba? I filmed a video, I want to say about a week ago, and edited it, oh my god, that, and for some reason I never did get up to uploading it, and I don't actually know why, so that will be going up today at some point. I haven't been too well over the past few days. I had the flu and a really bad cold, and I've still got a cold, but what can you do? I'm a bitter. But when I had the flu and stuff, I was like, I had like a whole load of laundry to do, and it just wasn't on my priority. Nope. But today it is. So I've got a load of laundry I need to get through, and I want to neaten up my front room as well, because you know when you've been ill and you just want to give the place like a proper good freshen up. That's what I want to do, and I want to open all my windows and all that, but I ain't doing that. I was actually going to go down to the shop and get some like all new cleaning products and stuff, because I can't be the only one who finds when you buy new cleaning products you feel that little bit more determined to do stuff. But that said, I have this like table, it's like a square table, and you have like the stores that are with it like cubes, and they're like storage, and 3 out of 4 of those cubes are currently chocker with all my cleaning stuff, and plus all the stuff under the sink as well, so don't need any more of that. And it is absolutely tipping it down, so no windows open today and no walking to the shops today. Me and Lewis are both full of cold, so I don't want to be taking us out in the cold just to get us worse. So the only time we're going out is to get the girls. Other than that, we are having a day in. For tea tonight, I'm thinking of doing spaghetti and meatballs. I need to get tidying up in here because I've just let it get on top of me, and there's so much I need to do. There's all toast on the floor from Lewis this morning, having toast. And his toys are everywhere. And for some reason, Verity is like... Verity is my Hoover, by the way. Don't ask. Well, I just have this obsession. Before I found Mrs. Hinch, I know people are gonna watch this and be like, oh, she watches Mrs. Hinch and that's why she names her stuff. No, I have always done it right down to naming my car. Right down to about 3 years ago when we first got my car. When we were next to a nursery, like a children's nursery, not like a garden centre. And it was called Daisy's Nursery. And ever since then, I just called my car Daisy, and then I've just had this thing of naming my things. I don't know. Well, I thought I was a weird one, but it seems to be a normal thing. I'm gonna go and doing a quick tidy in the front room because it really does need it desperately. And then I might get on with the meatballs because then it can just like sit and infuse the flavours. Get on top of me again. I've got all of this to do in the front room. I can do this when Lewis is awake. Barring that, that's hard when Lewis is awake. But I want to get tea on early because I want it to infuse the flavours and whatnot. It tastes amazing when it's been left for ages. And we have post. Anyway, yeah, it tastes amazing when it's been on for ages. So I think I want to get on that on now before he wakes up, because that'll be a lot harder to do when he's awake. So, yeah, let's go and make some meaty balls. Maybe not. A bit of a bummer. We've got no mince. I was so sure we had mince. I'm guessing we used it. The rain looks like it's stopped, although it's going to start again, but hey ho. I'm thinking I might just nip to the shop and get some, but I'll wait until he wakes up. I might as well just get on with the front room until then. As you can see, it needs doing. Why there was a toilet roll in the clean washing, I have no idea. That's what having kids is like. It's surprises here, there and everywhere, including toilet roll and cleaning and washing. Right, the washing was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. I've never ever let it get so bad before, but I was just so ill. So that's what we're doing today. Well, that's what I'm doing today anyway. Get on top of the place, get on top of the front room, because that's the main place that needs doing, because that's where everybody is all day. So no time with it present. Let's just get on with it. Just for my list. So, clothes and wash, done. Rubbish, done. Verity the floor, done. Duster 4x4s, done. Mirror and fireplace, done. Oh, the mirror and the TVs, I've done them, but because they were so high up and I haven't currently got a tripod, I had no way of showing you. Toys, done. TVs, done. Doors, done. Windowsill and the blinds, done. Windows currently still need doing. Top of the sofa needs doing, under the sofa's done, can't see, and then get tea on, need to go to the shops. So it's just gone 1:30. It took us like an hour, just over an hour to get there and back. So not too bad. And the weather was actually really, really nice. It didn't rain and it was quite warm. It was 9 degrees, so it was really, really nice. A little bit soggy on the ground, but not too bad. Anyway, I got out and that's the main thing, and I'm really glad that the both of us got some fresh air. Oh my god, my sides smell amazing. I cleaned on my side oh actually it's right here. I cleaned on my side yesterday with this. Yes, Mrs. Hinch did inspire me to buy this. And honestly, I'm so glad I did, and it will always be a top favourite of mine now. It just smells amazing. Oh, it just smells amazing. Right, Lou's currently still happy watching Bing, so I thought I'd show you what I got. Skip it if you find this kind of stuff boring, but I find this stuff really, really fun. Maybe I'm just nosy. Anyway, we'll start with Asda, because that's the first shop I went to. Ooh, meat. So I was going to get some mincemeat and make my own mince balls, but they usually turn out like quite rank, so I went for these instead. They're already made mince meat. They're already made mince balls, meatballs. Oh my god! They're already made meatballs, and it's the 12 pack, so can't go wrong. And then the next bit of meat I got, if I could get it. Ah, see, that's why the alarm went off. Pork, because I'm just stood here holding a big joint of pork. Pork. Not a massive pork joint, just a, one big enough for me and Neil, because he's got the day off on Wednesday, and I thought it'd be nice just to sit down with some pork and stuff in batches. Yeah. So that's nice, and that's the meat, so I'm going to go put them away quickly before I continue and wash my hand too. Oh, I've been craving strawberries like mad for the past few weeks now, and I'm very fussy when it comes to my strawberries, but how juicy do these look? Oh my goodness, I can't wait to check into these. They were only $1.49, so yeah, had to grab them. This was another little juice style. It was £2 and it's Rusty Rivets. Now, honestly, I've never heard of Rusty Rivets, but Also in Asda, a while back in the clothes sale, they had some pyjamas, and because they were pyjamas and they were like cheap, I just grabbed them for Lewis, even though he's never heard of it. But this is also Rusty Rivets, and again, he's never heard of it and he's never watched it, but it was only £2 and it's a racing car, so he's happy. Carrots. I forgot to put them in the fridge. I left them out, they went off, and they're supposed to be for Keely's lunchbox, so she didn't go many carrots today to school, so I feel a little bit guilty, but she's got some now. 3 packets of Rich Tea Fingers. I have gone, honestly, you'd think I was pregnant. I'm not, but you'd think I was pregnant with how mad on these things I've gone. I am getting through them like a packet a day. Oh no, that's really bad. My arm is aching. But yeah, I'm getting through them pretty quickly, so. I got some Kit Kats. I know I just bought biscuits, but I got left alone to shopping, and that's never a good thing. But I bought some Kit Kats. I thought Neil would like these. These are lemon drizzle, and they sound rank to me, but Neil would probably like them. But then I got these ones for myself. These are original, because I'm original, what can I say? And then I think last in Asda was some puree, because I needed puree. And now I'm at Tesco, and I went to the cleaning aisle, and I very nearly didn't pick anything up, but then I needed some of this, and I genuinely do need some of this. I don't have any tubs of it left. And again, this was a Mrs. Hinch recommendation, and I'm glad I did pick it up, because it's fascinating. For one, it literally like foams up all inside the toilet bowl, which I find highly fascinating, and so does the husband. But not only that, like you put like a capful of it in your toilet at night time before you go to bed, so no one's unless they use it in the middle of the night. When you flush it in the morning, it removes all like limescale and stuff, so yeah, highly rate that. I like it. And it smells nice. Actually, she has the blue one, but that's my favourite one, the pink one. Bunny Bites. I just thought they'd be a nice quick snack idea for Lewis. Not the healthiest, but it's not like he's having them every single day and the whole 6 packet at a time, so yeah. I was saying about Lewis's bottle. Well, I picked this up for him. Don't know yet how he's going to get on with it, but we'll see. Stuffing to go with the pork. I didn't buy batches. I'll do that closer to Wednesday, actually. Pork and stuffing batches. Yum. And finally, you can't go to Tesco without picking up a meal deal. I always go for either, if I want a sandwich, it'll be ham and cheese sandwich. But if I fancy something a little bit different, which is most of the time when I go to at least that Tesco, I'll go for the pasta, and I always go for the chicken, tomato and basil pasta. It's absolutely delicious, and that's coming from someone that's a hugely fussy eater. Coca-Cola, I'd prefer like, you know, proper Coca-Cola, but it's a tiny little bottle these days thanks to sugar tax. What can you do? So I go for the 0 calorie sugar, which is exactly what they wanted you to do, so they've won. And then some Quavers, which I like them. So that's my little haul for you guys. I'm going to put all this away. He sat so happy for me. Haven't heard a peep. Okay, let's get put the shopping away. So it's currently about I don't know actually. 2 o'clock. It's currently 2 o'clock. The girls don't finish school until 3:30 today because they are doing their after school club because it's Monday. Lewis is sat watching a little bit of Bing. I'm trying to eat my pasta, but he won't let me. Every time I take a bite, he tries and grabs it off me. His lunch is down there. I've put it on the sofa, but he took it down there with him. I just can't eat my pasta. Anyway, I'm going to have some of this, and then I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to get tea on yet, or I might do it in a bit when the girls are home, because then they can sit and play with Lewis. But either or, I'm going to see and try and eat my pasta. Right, we're gonna get your coat and shoes. Get your shoes on, good boy. Gonna get your coat on. Gonna get your sisters. Oh my god, I'm so in love with him. Forever Mummy's boy. Yeah, you forever Mummy's boy. Gonna get your sisters. You're amazing, aren't you? Love you. Okay, so I'm about to get the meatballs on. So I've got the pan here, heating up, which isn't quite hot enough just yet. Here are the meatballs ready to go. Spaghetti is over here. And for the sauce, I've got a white/brown onion, 2 oxo cubes, some tomato puree, tomato passata, some passata, chopped tomatoes, mixed herbs, black pepper, preferably some Worcester sauce. If not, then a drizzle of HP sauce will do. Maybe a pinch of salt if it needs it, but usually it doesn't. So that is going to be my spaghetti meatballs, and I am so looking forward to it. Meatballs are pretty much nearly done. They're not like completely thoroughly cooked. So I've put the tin of chopped tomatoes in its own saucepan with the meatballs, and I'm about to give that a stir right now. That's on pretty high heat, and then I'm going to keep them covered and then just keep stirring it every like 2 minutes or so. And then I'm about to start on the onions. I'm going to drain some of this fat, but not all of it. I want just at least a little bit of it just to cook the onions in, but all of this delicious flavour I don't want to lose. So yeah, I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to add in the passata, all the flavourings and all that, and then in about half an hour or so add that sauce mixture into this sauce mixture, and then just leave it running until it's time to serve up. Smelling delicious. So far in this concoction we have onions, about a teaspoon of mixed herbs, some black pepper, about a tablespoon of puree, and about a teaspoon of HP sauce, and then you just mix it all together. And then add one of these bad boys, and then your passata, and then when it's all bubbling nicely, add another one of these. And Bob's your uncle. Meatballs are in, so is the extra tomatoes. I forgot to add the extra one of these in, so I'm just going to let it, it's not going to work because the meatballs are there now, so I'm not going to be able to mix it up enough to help, you know, melt these a bit. So near the end I'm just going to add a few gravy granules, not too many because it'll thicken it up too much, but just a few just to give it that extra bit of flavour. But it is smelling seriously insane. It smells incredible. So we're at 20 to 5. At 5 o'clock I'm going to get the spaghetti on. But yeah, right now I'm just going to leave it to simmer. Well, the meatballs are all fully cooked and everything now, so it's just a case of all flavouring up and stuff like that. Just cooking. Here's what they're looking like so far. They're on really, really low at the moment, but I do keep stirring them because I don't want them to get like a skin. So I keep stirring them, but they're not going to be like bubbling or anything like that because they're only on a low. And then the spaghetti is on. It's a bit cloudy because I used this spoon, which is the one I used when I was stirring the meatballs and the chopped tomatoes together. Just in case you were wondering, I use 1 passata and 1 chopped tomatoes rather than 2 chopped tomatoes or 2 passatas, because I just find passata gives it a much richer taste. Like it's doesn't beat it. But then you get the chunks of tomatoes when you have the chopped tomatoes. I don't know why I'm pointing there because there is no chopped tomatoes, but you get my gist. So that's why I used 1 passata and 1 chopped tomatoes. Anyway, currently editing the video. I look like a right sap there, don't I? Or smelling this. It smells amazing, and I could so eat it right now, but let's not. Just taste it. It's definitely going to need some gravy powder. Most of the time I won't put salt in my food. I'll always taste it first, and 99.9% of the time it's not needed, and it doesn't need it at the moment, and it's definitely not going to need it after the gravy because the gravy is quite salty as it is. So yeah, once again, not going to need salt. I don't like adding salt to my food because of the kids. If you want to, go ahead and enjoy. So it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Neil's on the phone to Sky, sorting the TVs out or something, and this little one is about to get his pajamas on and go into bed. But he's pulling his toys out. Oh, he's doing those again. Far too hyper for this time of night. Anyway, T was 10 out of 10. Even this little one enjoyed it. Even Jessica, who's nearly as fussy as me, if not fussier, even she enjoyed it. She absolutely loved it. It's not galore, eh, kid? Oh, let's get you ready for bed. Let's get your nose all flowed. Yes, so I will see you in my next video. I don't think I'm going to have time to get that one uploaded today. I still have to do it tomorrow, but I've got nothing to do tomorrow, so it will definitely... You got your pyjamas on! Got brand new pyjamas, haven't you? Yeah, look at that. Let me say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Bye. See you on my next vlog.